Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. This morning we woke up and we weren't expecting this much snow, but it's snowing pretty heavily. So we just had a quick breakfast and we rushed to yesterday's location that looks really different with all this snow. And at the moment we're walking up to this higher point where we can see these two iconic rocks called Futatsu-Iwa. So hopefully we will be able to take a couple of nice shots of those rocks with the snow falling. It should be good. So we're here on location. I'm trying to shoot these two rocks, but it's really difficult to shoot and also to vlog, of course, because it's snowing a lot, and also because, as you can see, their visibility is pretty low. So what I did here is I tried a couple of shots with no filters, and of course you can see all the snow falling down. And now I'm trying a couple of long exposure with a 10-stop ND filter to see how it changes. We're at about 30 seconds. And it kind of makes all the landscape look kind of more unreal and natural, because all the snow kind of vanishes and turns into some kind of mist. While I'm shooting here, a little pro tip for you: when you're shooting in heavy rain or in the snow, try and always cover your camera with something. And I think that the best accessory that you can use to cover your camera is a shower cap. You can get this in any hotel for free. You just wrap it around your camera and it's never gonna get wet. Snow, it's not that dangerous, but rain is quite dangerous, so be careful. At the moment I have my shower cap, my gloves covering my lens, because my lens is pretty long. I'm shooting with the 100 to 400. But yeah, always try to keep your equipment dry when shooting in these conditions. Anyway, we'll try and shoot a little bit more. It's not too cold, but it's really choking it down at the moment. As you can see here, it's crazy, the amount of snow. So it's gonna be difficult to vlog any of this, but hopefully if I can get a couple of nice images, you will see them right now. So the snow stopped down a little bit, so it's much easier now to look around and to shoot. So I came down the beach where you get kind of a different view of the same rock with this stripe of snow on the beach. So I'm trying to include that in the image as well. And I'm still taking 1 minute long exposure at around 100 millimeters, which I think is the best focal length for this composition, because you don't really want to get everything else which is next to the rocks. There's a hotel there, there's a street. It's not really nice to, I think, to include in the composition. Alright, so I'm gonna keep shooting from this new viewpoint. If there's gonna be something interesting, you're gonna see it right now, and then we're gonna move to the next location. In the meantime, remember, if you like this kind of videos, remember to give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like this kind of vlogs. And as usual, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next location. arrived at our next location for today. It's this beautiful lake called Lake Kusharo. It's really famous because it's the lake where Michael Kenna used to photograph his tree, his famous tree, which unfortunately is not there anymore. It's been cut down several years ago. But anyway, we just came in, we had some lunch, and there is a nice pier here, a jetty, and we did try to shoot that, but conditions were changing all the time, but the snow was really strong, so I did take a couple of shots, but I didn't have time to vlog anything, and hopefully they turned out pretty good. The jetty itself would be nice, but it wasn't covered in snow, which I would have preferred, so I don't know. We might get back tomorrow and try again in the morning if the snow doesn't stop. We're gonna keep going along the shore of the lake and see if we can find some other spot to shoot some photography. There's supposed to be foxes around here because all this area here is like a forest. So we did see a couple of foxes on the way in. So we might go and try and find some foxes to shoot because it's something that we never did before, so we like to do that. So yeah, we'll keep going. Hopefully the light is gonna change a little bit more and we will be able to shoot more pictures. So let's go. So we came all the way up to this mountain pass, which is just over the lake that we were shooting, because there's really nice views of the whole area from the top and all the lake and everything. But it's so cold and the wind is so strong that you can't even stand outside. Woo! So I just went to the top point there to take a couple of pictures with my long lens, but I couldn't stand in the wind. So yeah, I don't think we got any particularly nice picture today, but at least we were able to visit a couple of really nice places, and especially here it's really nice. It should be amazing during summer, I guess. It's a shame because of the wind. There's no way you can put your tripod down. I tried some shots handheld, but yeah, not the best conditions. Anyway, it's not always a win with landscape photography. Sometimes you just go and visit beautiful locations and come out with no pictures at all. I think that's just the way it is. I guess that's gonna be it for today's video. Tune in. Tomorrow is the last day of our trip here in Hokkaido, so it's gonna be another slow day, I guess, but we'll shoot around this area. So if you're interested, remember to subscribe to the channel so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Alright, see you later then. Bye! So we were about to go home, but we drove on the other side of the lake and we found this really nice spot here. Maybe you can see the light. We got some nice clouds over this like mountain tops, so I'm gonna try and shoot a couple of panoramas and maybe a couple of close-up shots of those mountains when the light starts to kick in a little bit more. It is kind of nice, it's peaceful, it's a little bit of an extra for today's adventure. So yeah, I better shoot it quickly.